Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Have a pleasure day to all of you, especially to our beloved teacher, Miss Elisa Jane de Belen. First of all, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Emmeline Moparo, grade 11 News, and today, I'm gonna teach you the theory of Aristotle from the passage we read. According to him, the shape of our planet is flat. Is this true? That's a theory only that he observed in our surrounding. For example, everyone says that Earth is flat because of the airplane flies straight forward and go around in the sky. Basically, when you imagine it, you will believe that Aristotle's theory was fact, and he also used the scientific method to prove it. Anyway, let's know first, who is Aristotle?
Aristotle was one of the greatest philosophers who ever lived and the first genuine scientist in history. He made pioneering contributions to all fields of philosophy and science. He invented the field of formal logic, and he identified the various scientific disciplines and explored their relationship to each other. Aristotle decided he could understand the world through observation and by using logic and reason. Later, scientists called Aristotle the father of natural science because centuries after the ancient scholar death, his method formed the basis of scientific method. This time, I'm gonna show you one of his theory, the shadow cast of eclipse. Here I have two ping pong balls that represent the moon and earth, and also a light that stands in for sun. When the moon's shadow strikes the earth, people within the shadow see the sun, at least partially covered by the moon. That is, they witness solar eclipse. When the moon passes into the shadow of earth, people on the night side of earth see the moon darken in what is called a lunar eclipse. During a solar eclipse, the moon actually casts two shadows towards on earth. One shadow is called the umbra, which becomes smaller as it reaches the earth, and the second shadow is the penumbra. What is the shape of shadow? Shadows give a sum of information about shape of object. A cylinder gives a circular shadow if held in one way and a rectangular shadow if held in another way when held in the path of light. The shape of the shadow obtained is a circle. How is the result of the experiment related to Aristotle's arguments about the shape of the earth? Aristotle realized that a lunar eclipse occupied when the earth came between the sun and the moon. The shape of the earth's shadow was round. If the earth were flat, its shadow would have a much different form. If you use a different object like two Rubik's cubes instead of ping pong balls, will it cast the same shape of shadow? No. Rubik's cubes will cast shadow in the form of square, while ping pong balls is circle. If the shape of the earth is square, then moving around the earth is not possible. What would life on earth be like if it is not a sphere? The sun were getting hottest, plants were getting dry and die, so the people unable to find food. How did Aristotle apply the scientific method to lunar eclipse? He knew that during a lunar eclipse, the earth always casts a circular shadow considerably larger than the moon's disk. So, hypothesized the earth was in a fact sphere and predicted that future eclipse would have the same curved shadow of earth.